So the kids were having so much fun hanging out at Islands at Anchor that we decided to miss going into Cannes City, as Kirsty and I have seen it before many times, and we're just going to hang at Anchor an extra day and just have fun with the kids.
You did surprise me. I saw Amy swimming.
Whilst barbecuing, Kirsten dropped a Tupperware into the water, so a rescue was undertaken, but sadly, Kirsten, after searching for 20 minutes, never did find the floating Tupperware. So before we leave, I'm up at 6 just to go and visit the market in Cannes. I can't leave without having a quick visit, as it's a beautiful, beautiful indoor fresh fruit and veg and like delicatessen market, food market that I really love visiting. I've got up super early, excited to come to the market, and realised I'm really early. The market's not even open yet. So quick hike up to the castle, look at the view, and then wait for the market to open. As a food market goes, the quality is amazing. It's one of the best I've seen. Okay, it's been short and sweet. Goodbye Cannes, on to Cap Ferrat. The famous Cap Ferrat Hotel, and this cap has some of the most expensive real estate properties in the world. Time for quick evening explore and the daily ice cream. One of the truly amazing and spectacular things about having a sailboat is you can sail all the way around the world, not just one or two countries, visiting all of these unique places. There's so much to see. Quick cheeky beach day before leaving for Corsica tomorrow morning. What a beautiful backdrop. So it doesn't matter what time I set the alarm for, I always wake up before the alarm goes off. So this morning I'd left the anchorage by 4:30 a.m. Quick check of the green and red navigation lights. And off we go to Corsica, just over 100 miles to go. Well, so far, a pretty quiet crossing on all accounts, with everybody still sleeping. This is where the dolphins should show up, when they're all asleep. How do those sayings go? If you snooze, you lose. Or the early bird catches the worm. So lucky, I've just bumped into a pod of at least 50 dolphins just swimming about and having fun. Very beautiful. Such crystal clear water here. Well, it doesn't get much calmer than this. How cool's that? A quick break from reading class to see some more dolphins.
Whoa.
Beautiful, huh?
Wow. They look like sharks. Oh my
like? Of course we're not going to bash into him. We're giving him space. Just amazing to see, to witness. Wow. Yeah.
You know, I can stay here forever.
What a day, what a sunset. We've had whales, we've had at least 200 dolphins sighted throughout the day. We've had turtles, and now after our barbecue, rising above the mountains of Corsica that we're fast approaching, we have a blood red moon. Wow! What a beautiful spot to wake up to. So we just woke up in Corsica after a really eventful day yesterday, traveling from Cap Ferrat over to Corsica. We saw 5 groups of whales, fin whales, fully grown. We saw at least 200 dolphins. The dolphins were just continuous all day long. Every hour the dolphins were coming to join us. And we saw some turtles. Amazing day. So the plan is we decided to come to northern Corsica instead of Elba, because Elba is having some bad weather and is very, very windy on one side of the island on the south. So we wouldn't be able to anchor and see the south of the island. So we have decided to miss out Elba and come to Corsica. Corsica is my favorite island in the Med because it has everything. It's got the mountains with the forests, it's got the lakes at the top, it's got snow-peaked mountains in the middle of winter, it's got beautiful inland, you've got lots of fields and hedgerows and cows grazing, a little bit similar to England, lovely towns and villages, and you've got loads of beaches and turquoise area like this. And it's not built up and sort of, you know, ruined by tourism. It's very rugged, and there's lots of places where you can be the only person on the beach and explore it with some great hiking. So it's my favorite island, hands down. So what we can do next few days is we're going to explore from here. It's a place that I haven't really spent much time, just a small area between San Florent and Calvi, where it's a beautiful spot like this, which is really rugged and untouched with some nice beaches. Then we're going to spend a week from Calvi going down some of my favorite spots down to Bonifacio, which is my favorite port that I've ever visited, and then on up past the beach clubs up to Porto Vecchio. After that we do the Maddalena Islands and Sardinia. So for the next few days, enjoy this area and San Florent and our trip down to Calvi. So now you've woken up in Corsica, Amy. What did you think it would be like? Is it like you thought it would be like?
Better.
Better? How come?
Because it's not that nice. But the turquoise water is good.
It is. What's not that nice?
The place.
Why not?
Because it doesn't look that nice.
What, here? But I think it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Is it because it doesn't have ice cream shops? That's the truth of it.
And it doesn't have any places to get on.
And it doesn't have any places to get an ice cream. Is that the issue? But apart from that, it's beautiful because it's got turquoise waters. But you don't like it because
There's no ice cream.
there's no ice cream. Okay. All right then. So my first time exploring the much awaited San Florent. Where it turned out to be a really pretty little place with some amazing restaurants and really well priced. Such a beautiful town. Well, I think I've just spotted our lunch stop. Great view from up at the fort across the bay. I can highly recommend a visit to San Florent. It has beautiful anchorage, it's very well protected, nice beaches, a great town, lots to see and do. Time for some evening exercise. So Jake's decided to come on a run with me and he did really well. We did at least 10-15 minutes of running around at this fast pace and then he decided to join me in some push-ups. Jake has his own independent style, it's pretty supreme actually, it's more of a shoulder wiggle. Seems to be pretty standard in Corsica for bulls to be roaming everywhere. Amy always seems to be in the wars, but she always soldiers on. Don't you hate this red rain? 4 up, 4 up. No, hang on. 4 up, 4. Thank you for our visit, San Florent, and off we go to Calvi, with a few stops along the way. Our favourite anchorage so far. Wow, it's stunning. So, time to explore Calvi and all its amazing streets and restaurants and boutiques. It's a really beautiful place. The architecture is fantastic and the citadel is incredible. Great view overlooking our anchorage. We're in the far distance. Always a beautiful backdrop with Corsica. Well, I hope you enjoyed episode 6. Join us next week where we travel down the west of Corsica, visiting Girolata, Ajaccio, which is the capital of Corsica, and Bonifacio, my favourite. So, goodbye from the Mackenzies!
Bye!